defense side of the map as well. But one thing I talk about every single time we load into this map and mode is, hey, P2 is important, but let's not give up 30 seconds on P1.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's not give up 30 seconds on P1, and you will see Chicago Hunted just off to the races here, and they're going to get the first kills, and immediately strong start for them. Sasky Shotgunners sent back to their spawn, and now they're going to re-attack P1 again with the reinforcements, but Chicago holding strong so far. You see Disarray Jelly picking up kills. Disarray gets another one onto a Kane, who was able to pick off Jelly, but solid control of Chicago Hunted so far. You see Sasky Shotgunners looking to that P2 hill, but you know, Chicago just started the way they wanted to.
I mean, Chicago starting out with some dominance here with that 30 seconds on P1. Still 15 seconds to go on the ISO Swifty. He's just pulling that gun out left and right, trying to pull the knife to stab someone 30 feet away. But he's going to get his gun back out. He gets that P2 rotation for his teammates secured. His teammate's going to push on over to help him out. This could be quite the chain from the side of Chicago. They still have to worry about the Sasky players pushing through. You got a couple over by the Chandelier. They are going to have those back spawns, but Chicago is going to be here in force as well. Both teams going to fight it out for this P2. Look at the time going in favor of Chicago, but here comes the push from Sasky. Going to have one kill in favor of them. A little bit of a checkerboard back and forth here, but overall looking pretty good for Chicago. As I say that, I mean the push came in.
The push did come in eventuality, but I mean, it was a 54-0 scoreline from Chicago. You don't see that every day, but you even see Chicago trying to get a solid retake here, and they might have a pinch come through. There's still 30 seconds left on this hill. There's still some good time here, and Chicago's gonna walk back on through. Sasky in a position to reach Chow, but I don't know if it's gonna come through. I mean, you have Chicago all around it, and you only really have Klapsa looking into it, and you got 3 Chicago members. So, I mean, Sasky's definitely thinking about the next one. This kill on the left side is very important, as the King gets Swifty rotating to the next, and now all the Chicago members are on the other side of the map. So, at the very least, Sasky's going to be able to get a few seconds of time just here to start, but you know, Chicago has their Nikes on, and they're just running across the map and making sure Sasky can take a safe breath.
Yeah, not going to let Sasky get this one for free, but this is a very important time for Sasky. They got to hold this one down, but they got to worry about guys like ISO Swifty. He's going to push on in with that Vaznev. There was a little bit of a Vaznev nerf today, which just lowered that top end damage for the range. But I mean, look at this right now. Great little hold out of Sasky. They pick up the kills where they need to. They are going to have to worry about these Chicago players spawning up and immediately pushing right back over. They got there pretty quick. The number 5 player going to be the first one there. A couple kills in favor of Chicago. And you're going to see it looks like ISO Swifty around the back, Disarray from the front. These guys are going to push right on in. Only one player left. That's going to be Klapsa. Only about 20 seconds or so left on the point. You're going to see Maestro. He's going to push back for that one. But the P4 about to pop up here. This is going to be a very important one for both teams. Sasky's going to need this one, but Chicago, they can get themselves a very dominant lead here.
Yeah, I mean, on the hill Chicago has started, I mean, they've kind of just run away with it, and Sasky has always kind of had that first man there advantage, but now they have to retake from Chicago, and it's going pretty well. You see number 8 in Disarray trying to challenge in the hill, and Sasky just able to keep them out. It looks like Sasky is definitely picked up a little bit from where we started, but you see Chicago grouped up and ready to make a challenge here as a team, and that's exactly what they do. They rush on into the point. Sasky is still spawning nearby, but they just can't handle the full force of Chicago Hunted here. And I mean, you have Chill Dragon getting a double piece. That's going to be a big factor here. You still have Disarray. He goes down, and Chicago are still nearby, but you know, Sasky is fighting tooth and nail for every second of time here, and it's working out so far. They still have a little bit of a deficit to make up though, but I think ever since they got their first point, they've gotten more points than they've dropped.
Yeah, they've done a great job picking up some very valuable time here. They're only down by about 40 points right now, which isn't too crazy. One hill or so going their way could be the difference maker. We are going to see that Restaurant Hill popping up, which is going to be that P5. But, you know, obviously is another one on the map. Got to have a P6 because why not? But we are going to see Sasky with the initial hold. Chicago trying to push this one on in. Both these teams getting kills back and forth. We're going to see Jelly just laying down on hill. He's going to win the first one. He's got one to go against Klapsa. That's not an easy kill whatsoever. See these kills still going in favor of Sasky, but Chicago, they're spawning pretty close over by Chandelier there. Obviously, you're going to be Sasky over towards Kitchen. The kills fairly back and forth, but for the most part in favor of Chicago here as they pick up 3 big ones. The spawns coming in for them. They are going to start getting some of this time for a pretty contestable hill. They've done a great job picking up a little bit of time towards the end.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this before, but on the side of Sasky, the KDs aren't too impressive compared to Chicago Hunted, but they are definitely still in this game, and that just kind of speaks to how they're playing as a team and, you know, more just the strategic based nature of their play style. And I say that Chicago Hunted will finish off that hill, but Sasky is preparing for the next one. You still have this number 6 in Jelly, who's looking to be a problem but gets put down. Now it's up to Disarray to maybe get that kill onto number 1 in the back, but meanwhile Chicago is going down all around the map, and it looks like Sasky could get some solid time here if they defend well. Kane has been, in particular, has been a spotlight for the side of Sasky. Collapsa has come alive recently, ever since that restaurant hill, and definitely going to be a big factor if Sasky manages to take the lead here. But Sasky is playing a lot better now, and this game just keeps being closer and closer as time goes on.
Yeah, this game is definitely getting closer. We see Sasky doing a good job with a couple holds here. They still have to worry about a couple Chicago players in this last hill, but with only 20 seconds or so remaining, you got to think the P1, P2 is going to be a lot more important to both of these teams. We see Chicago already trying to secure that mid and back hold for the P1, P2 Roto. Sasky not only gets himself all the way back in the game, I shouldn't even say that. They were never really out of the game, obviously, but they're going to tie things up 130 to 130 with this last bit of time over towards P6 with P1 popping up. Let's see if maybe they can turn the script on what happened the first time around here. Maybe they can pick up 20-30 seconds or so on P1. The couple initial kills here going in their favor. Chicago going to be running towards that back P2, but look at Sasky. They're making a move for those P2 spawns. You're going to see Chicago spawn towards Kitchen. This is the opportunity for Sasky to pick up some more kills towards mid, pick up plenty of P1 time, and get the P2 Roto.
Yeah, absolutely. And remember, this is the hill that Sasky just could not get any amount of time on. It allowed Chicago to go up 54-0 to start. And Sasky already gets a good amount of time, but Chicago has the majority so far. If they can keep on it, they can, get not a full 60, but at least like a 45. But as I say that, they're just not able to do that. Sasky is still fighting for it. They want to make this hill a different story than it was last time around. And not only are they fighting for it, but they're moving over to P2 as well. You have 2 Chicago members over there, but 2 Chicago members are also spawning on the other side of the map. Spawns are a little bit messed up here, but it's really up to Disarray and Crew to kind of get those spawns back for P2, and they're going to meet some Sasky resistance here. And there you go, Maestro gets a kill onto Crew, and Disarray is right by him. I don't know if Maestro knows this, but Disarray goes down. Chicago floods in, but Sasky is just holding the perimeter. You do see a team kill onto a Kane, but Sasky just has complete control of the hill so far, and Chicago is on the back foot now, and maybe looking to his next hard point, this early into the hill. Sasky just has it locked down.
Yeah, Sasky locking down that P2, but here comes Chicago with another push. 3 kills in favor of them. They're going to get all the kills towards the hill. Only 25 seconds or so remaining on that hill. They should be able to get that time. Looks like Sasky doing a little bit of a split push. They got 3 players going towards P3. One's still going to try to go towards P2. Maybe thought he'd catch 1 or 2 players off guard, but not going to be the case. You're going to have Crew all the way in the back over towards P3, though. He's got a player right next to him here. That is going to be Collapsa. Crew going to pick up that kill. Now he's going to be the annoying player in the back. Jelly going to be here towards Kitchen as well. Chicago kind of has a rotation over here. Got to win some gunfights, but Sasky not letting that one happen for free. Crew's going to be in the back still alive. He's waiting for his teammates to push up. He's going to make a move now. His teammates over towards the side door, but the kill's coming in favor of Sasky. Sasky's been picking up some great time over the last 2-3 hills here. Could they not close it out here, but could they get themselves pretty close to closing it out if they hold this one down?
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen Sasky be really good about getting multiple kills in similar time period to their teammates, and really allows them to have these moments where they can just collect themselves. And I mean, they're going to have to be forced to doing it again as 3 kills come through in a row, and you now have Jelly there. But I mean, Chicago's spawning all the way back diagonally across the map, across from P1, and I think they'll be able to take over this hill. I mean, Kane's still fighting for it, but outnumbered there. You still have number 1 Maestro getting a kill on the Jelly, and actually will get the scrap time. Sasky can't close it out here, but they have just enough resources allocated to the next hard point to maybe be on it when it spawns. And now Chicago, they're going to want to get 3 members or so down on Sasky just to get that moment to collect themselves. That's good enough for now, but we have a fight brewing onto this next hard point. Chicago cannot let Sasky dominate here.
P4 is going to matter right now. We're going to have to watch Chicago. They have to get this time. They can't afford to give anything up to Sasky. Sasky getting a full push onto this hill, though. They're going to get on the point. They pick up the kills they need to. Chicago trying to counter this one. They can lose it here. This is a good opportunity for Sasky to win the game. They've got plenty of guys on the hill. The kills coming back for Chicago. They get back on the time. They need to get as much of this time as they possibly can. But Sasky's still trying to push this one out. They know they can rotate if they need to, but they want to try to get as much time here because they know they can win it. But Disarray, he's going to pick up 4. Look at the kill feed right now. Chicago 100 picking up kills everywhere they can. They're starting the rotation over towards Restaurant as well. Sasky did spawn all the way towards carports. This is going to be Chicago's chance to pick up plenty of time here. They've got one player left over towards that P4. But Sasky making a push towards this restaurant right now. Here comes the push. They're going to be a couple kills back and forth. Overall, Chicago doing a good job getting these kills, but Chill Dragon with 2, Chill Dragon with 3. He could win it here. His teammates have to get to him to help him out, but Chicago hunted in kitchen, running through as fast as they can. Only a couple seconds remaining. The contest comes through. Chicago trying to get on it, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to. Another 3-piece out of A-Kane, and Sasky Shotgunners going to close it out.
I mean, what a play to finish out by Chill Dragon. I think, like, I don't want to say he single-handedly won the map or anything, but like he single-handedly probably closed out that map. I mean, that they might lose that game if Chill Dragon doesn't get that triple kill.
Vibing for sure. It looks like we are loading back into our Embassy S&D real quick. Looks like nobody's shooting each other right off the bat here. So look at that bomb making its way towards the B bomb site. It should be planted pretty quickly here. Sasky Shotgun is looking to get that done. We got Collapsa with the sniper going to take out Disarray, but he's going to get traded real quick. That's going to be 2 kills, make it 3 in favor of Chicago very quickly, but Maestro trying to do his best before getting taken down. And Chicago, I mean, ended up playing that one pretty good over there towards that B bomb site.
Geez, CNK, will you let me get a word in before the round ends?
Absolutely not.
No, wow.
There's a lot going on.
I'm sensing a lot of hostility here, and again, I have to remind you, last week I called you my favorite person. But, you know, that being said,
That's not
Chicago...
what you said right before the stream. No, roll that back. What did he say? What he said?
Screw the math analysis. We're hashing this out right here and right now.
Looks like our boys on the Chicago 100 making a move over towards the B bomb site. Collapse it with the sniper, though. He's going to pick up the first one. Now going to be a 3v4, making a 2v4. I mean, Sasky doing the exact same thing to Chicago as Chicago did to them.
Yeah, I was worried you wouldn't let me get a word in before this one ended, but you see Crew looking down the sideline, getting Chill Dragon, the MVP perhaps from the last round. Crew gets a nice double kill, and that's a great sightline for him. He's on a 2 streak so far. Disarray picks up the bomb, and he's just going to be moving slowly in this around this tennis court area, but you see Maestro just kind of near there, I think waiting to hear Disarray, but I mean, doors closed. Kane gets a nice kill on the Crew, but maybe not a good read on Chicago considering both members are both across the map from each other. Disarray now alone. I think Kane's going to see him, but he gets that kill. But number 3 has the information, but the door is closed. Disarray has that silence. He opens the door. Look behind you, and there you go. Disarray, the intruder to the orange house, has been vanquished, and we are now 1-1 in the round count.
Hey, both these players popped their Deddy at the same time, but I tell you what, right before that, Disarray was stomping around for quite a bit there right outside of Orange, so definitely Maestro had an idea he was in the area, so it's a nice little 1v1 win at the end there to tie things up 1-1. Now we are going to see the guys from Chicago 100 back on the defensive side. Let's see if they play this one just as aggressive as they did last time.
Yeah, and, you know, that was super aggressive last time, so I mean, that's going to be kind of hard to top, but Collapsa sniping again, trying to get that first blood. I don't remember if last time it was from that location, but it looks like Chicago has learned. Meanwhile, Swifty goes down, but you'll trade him out for a Kane, and you know, that might be a good trade considering how dominant Kane was last map. But you see both teams just trying to reset, get a handle on everything, but number 2 and Chill Dragon goes down, and now Chicago is in a 3v2 man advantage position.
Yeah, man advantage position indeed. We are going to see Sasky. They're going to be held up here in office. Going to make a move, but Disarray going to end that one pretty quick. Maestro with a nice little trade, but he is in a 1v2 now. And they know exactly where he's at. And they're just spraying and praying at him right now, but he's going to take that shell and gets taken down. Chicago 100 closing out another good round, bringing things 2-1. Looks like we're just in a defensive S&D world at the moment.
Yeah, all defensive wins so far, and so, I mean, if history has anything to say about it, it will be a Sasky win, but of course they have to execute on it. It's going to be one of those games where whoever could get an offensive win might just need to use that opportunity to run away with it. You know, hopefully we do see that happen sooner or later, but Chicago hunted now on the attacking side. They definitely want to go up 3-1. Let's see if they can make it happen.
Yeah, they're going to take this bomb kind of over towards the A side. They're going to keep it in office, obviously just able to play that one back and forth if needed. But we see a couple players from that squad. Looks like they're over towards bathroom, kind of holding up a Jelly. He's the most pushed up player towards B, distracting a few Sasky players. But you got to wait Watch out for Chill Dragon here. He might be able to get some info. He's going to pop that Deddy. This opportunity to push all the way around the flank. Now, if you're Chicago, you got to worry about a player behind you don't know is there. Is that he is going to be active for quite a bit here.
Yeah, active for quite a bit. He's skulking around this top floor building, but with the Vaznev, you can't even look out onto the bomb site and expect a good kill. But meanwhile, Sasky is just kind of laying down the law on the other side of the map. It's only Crew left alive now, and you know, they even have intel on him. He doesn't have the bomb. I don't know if they know that the bomb is dropped there, but Crew certainly does, and this is going to be a tough position for him to fight on out of. Sasky just holding the ground, not getting kill hungry. Crew's going to pop that silence, but they've got eyes all over him, and you know, tough situation for Crew. Sasky was just ready for it. They held their ground, they played patiently, and they got the win.
Yeah, good job there out of Sasky. Just holding up, doing your thing, right? You're on defense. You don't have to push this one out too aggressive. They kept 3 guys to just kind of hold up and wait. Make sure they wait for any info they can. They let one guy go hunt them down and see if they can find them, but ended up pushing out. So nice, easy kill for Sasky there. Tie things up 2-2. And I mean, hey, right now we're looking pretty good, right? Both these teams tied up. We got to see if someone can win an offensive round, though. That's the big ticket item right there.
Yeah, I mean, again, offensive round is going to be everything, judging by how these rounds have been flying by. And you see that bomb go over to the A side of the map. Chicago looks like they've adjusted well to it. You see ISO Swifty getting first kill onto a Kane. That's going to be huge. Chill Dragon goes down as well, and it's looking like another defensive win as Chicago hunted in a 4v1. ISO Swifty goes down. It's only up to Klapsa. He picks up the Vaznev, but, you know, just kind of delegated to a corner of the map here. Doesn't want to push out. Scared of even picking up the bomb, and, you know, this is going to be a tough one for him.
And another thing to note, he does not have Deddy. He's going to get chowed out, and he is going to get taken down. But Chicago 100, they win another defense round here. But, hey, I mean, just give me an offense, right? I just want to see it. How many times this season have we seen people get the insta-plant over towards B and end up getting a good defense to close that one out? But these guys, both these teams right now playing pretty aggressive on that defensive side, keeping as much pressure on each other as they possibly can. Let's see who the first team is that's going to be able to open something up. We're going to see Klapsa, once again, pulling that sniper out. I mean, this guy, he's been hitting some shots, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Sasky on the defense now. You don't want to drop this one and give Chicago the first offensive wins. Klapsa with the sniper trying to get that first pick that he wants so badly. We will hear some glass breaking. We see Swifty on the staircase, doesn't know that maybe there's a player right next to him on the other side of that wall. A Kane watching down sight lines, and again, I think it's another similar situation of the attacking side is kind of hesitant. They know the pressure's on. They know Sasky's everywhere, and you know, you see Jelly pop out, he gets put down. Disarray responds with Klapsa. Chill Dragon catches a Chicago member. Crew goes down. It's a 2v1 defense side winning so far.
Yeah, defensive side looking good as per usual, but ISO Swifty looking to close things out here. This B-bomb plant technically open at the moment, but the guys from Sasky, they can move there real quick if they want to, and obviously Chicago does not have the info we have. We have quite the nice little x-ray going for us here. And Maestro and A-Kane are waiting things out. They know that the side of Chicago's got 30 seconds to plant this bomb. They're trying to wait for any info they can. We're going to see Chicago. They are going to start wrapping this bomb to B. We're seeing that bomb start to move up, but here we go. Maestro making a move with that dead silence. Going to be all the way in that back alley. He's going to make a move right now. He sees the bomb player. He's going to get the kill. One more player to deal with. That's going to be Disarray. He technically has time to plant, but he's got to play for this kill if possible. Yeah, he's probably not going to have any time here. Look at Sasky doing a good job playing together, playing their lives here through mid. Disarray, he's going to go for that bomb plant. He's going to get shot up. That's going to be GG, and Sasky going to take the round.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a really good call on the side of Sasky to not go for that final kill. I think they kind of assumed that Disarray would get the plant down and then they'd have to retake as Disarray was popping back up from the plant, but Disarray just a little bit nervous to plant when a 2v1, thinking Sasky is just going straight on for the kill and, you know, starts the plant, but he started it after there was no time left. That round was kind of doomed towards the end there, but another defensive win. Sasky now on the attacking side. What can they give us? Can they give us an offensive win? Well, Klapsa is going through the bushes. He's being just a hidden sniper. Snipe goes out, doesn't connect with anybody. No kills so far, but, you know, Sasky looking to maybe play for this A side of the map.
And they definitely want to make a play for it. Collapse it with a nice opening kill. This is going to give them the advantage on the offensive side for the first time in a while. Another kill going to be coming in short very quickly. They're out of A-Kane. So now the advantage is towards the offensive side here. Looks like they still want to push this bomb to the A side of the map. Still 2 players from Chicago to deal with. Make it 1. It is going to be Crew in a 1v4. We've seen this a few times this game already. Crew has already tried to do a 1v4. But see someone above him and hear him. He's going to pop that Deddy, and he's going to get taken down. A-Kane doing exactly what he was doing in the hard point. Just shooting people, man. That's what he does best. But that's going to be an offensive round on the board.
Yeah, offensive round on the board. And I think that's going to be proving so crucial in terms of how the rest of these rounds play out, because now you just need to keep the trend going. If you keep the defense win trend going, then Sasky has this game. Now Chicago feels the pressure to get an offensive win, and well, lucky for them, they're on offense now, so they're definitely going to want to get it done and not delay it. So we'll see what they do to start out here. They're going to pick up the bomb, and it looks like they're going to kind of play for his A side, but be a little bit flexible. You see number 5 and Jelly just pushing up quite a bit. I think that's the first time we've seen a push-up go that far. And you see Chill Dragon go down, Maestro go down, as well as the hands of Jelly. You see number 4 Kane in danger, and you know, Jelly gets his second kill of the round, and here we go. This is the offensive win to respond that we were talking about in the making clap. So just with the pistol, and I believe a sniper as well, just scouting out anything he can find. That bomb is not being planted yet. They still have to pick it up, but you know, not looking good for the defensive side.
Yeah, never great to be in a 1v3. Collapsing out, making as much noise as you possibly can with that pistol sniper setup, but he's just got a trophy, so it's a little difficult. We see that bomb slowly making its way to B. It's a 3v1 situation. You got both your guys posted up, ready to go. The Chow coming out mid. That's going to be Collapsing going down in Chicago. They're going to win an offensive round as well. This one's looking like it's got a round 11 written all over it right now. But we are still a couple rounds away here. Let's see how it goes over the next couple rounds. Could one of these teams could close it out? Hey, Tessa, we could see a back-to-back offensive defensive win here.
We could. Now, note that the Prophet, me, did not call a round 11. Do not think we'll see a round 11.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What do you got? What do you got?
Oh, I can't make a prediction.
You're the Prophet. You just said it.
Bro, I just say we won't see a round 11. So, you know, whoever wins this round...
It's somehow going to end on round 9. It's possible, trust.
Well, let's see what Classic can do with this sniper. I mean, a well-timed snipe might just, you know, send it to an instant win on a round 9, but not able to scout out anything so far. He has this ray on the other side of that wall, but this ray's not going to give him anything. He just turns the corner. You see Maestro looking at tennis court. That bomb still not near the bomb site, though. You see Crew looking over the B bomb site. You see Chicago moving all over there. So Swifty is just in the building next to the bomb carrier, and he gets another one on the Maestro. Crew will go down. It's a 3v2, but defense looking strong here.
And I love these aggressive pushes out of ISO Swifty. He does a great job with them pushing through office there. You are going to see Sasky in a 2v3. You're going to have Claps on A-Kane versus the world. Claps, he's just got that pistol and sniper. He knows Swifty's over here somewhere. He's going to end up picking up that kill on Swifty. That's going to bring things to a 2v2. He's going to have a real gun now. They still have to try to open up this B point, but also their bomb's just kind of chilling mid-office. So, like, they have to go back. They have to grab this one and get it planted. Chicago's got plenty of time to set up and just wait, but they are very split from each other. Chicago's going to have one player towards A, one towards back B hallway. See, A-Kane wants to make a play here, but Jelly's going to get a nice free pick. Now it's going to be a 1v2. No time really on the board for A-Kane to get anything done. He might be able to pick up one kill on Jelly, but he's got one more player to deal with who this right is not challenging anything right now. Only 1 second remaining. That's going to be a nice round win for Chicago. Just based off time. Love to see it. Play your clock the best you can if you are on the defensive side. I like how they didn't be too aggressive there on their push.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is with these two teams. I don't think we've seen a bomb plant this entire game. Like, it just feels like they're like they're allergic to it. I mean, you saw Sasky like they had a decent shot if they made a play when they got to that 2v2 situation, but they just wait. They just held sidelines until it was too late. And well, you know, maybe Chicago can learn from their mistake and try to force a bomb plant here. They've certainly pushed up to do so, but Sasky might have some good defenses here. You see Disarray maybe going to round the corner, and Kane is right there as well. He's going up the ladder. Oh no, Disarray, not the optic ladder. That's gonna be tough. Maestro gets another kill onto Jelly. It's a 4v2. My round 11, no round 11 prediction is looking real bad right now.
A shout out for the round 11 most likely happening, but Crew in his third 1v4 of the game, maybe he can get it done this time. He's got a couple players to beat here. He's going to take down Maestro pretty much for free there. Now he's got himself a nice little 1v3 to look forward to with a nice Tech 56 in hand. He doesn't have Daddy anywhere near right now, but hey, good news is if they lose this round, his Daddy should be pretty much back for the next one. Sasky right now doing a good job. They got 2 players posted up over by B. One just slowly kind of hunting down. That is going to be Akane. Looks like he's a little antsy, ready to find out where Crew is at. 25 seconds or so remaining on the round. Not too much time if you're Crew, right? You'd love a little bit more, but he's got to go pick up that bomb. Looks like he wants to try to get this one down somehow.
It's gonna be tough for him though.
Yeah, it's possible here.
Yeah, I don't know if he saw that the bomb was on the second floor, but I mean, just not enough time again. You know, Crew just trying to, you know, be silent in a 4v1 just runs out of time. I don't know if Sasky knew where the bomb went down, but I mean, if you saw their map formation when it went down like 3v1, they certainly played like they knew where the bomb was, because they were just kind of had a diagonal line across the map, and then Crew had to figure out a way through that. And you know, it didn't stop Crew, but it did slow him down. And
Hey,
I mean, hey, here we are, round 11. The Prophet was wrong. You know, make fun of me, CNK.
Hey, no, it's all good. It's all good. But I will say Crew, I mean, he lasted the perfect amount of time to get his dead silence back at the beginning of the round, so he will have that to work with. Well, look at Sasky here. It looks like, as being on the defensive side, obviously the more dominant side so far on this map, looks like they're keeping a couple guys towards that back A, but one's going to push up. That's Chill Dragon. He's been doing this pretty much all game. One player pushed up for Chicago is going to be Jelly. Nice little insta-pick right there for Swifty on Chill Dragon. I say insta-pick, but it's been like 30 seconds. But that is going to be a 3v4 in favor of Chicago. They're going to opt to keep things nice and slow. I feel like they're just playing for a little bit of info. They don't really know where anyone from Sasky's at.
Yeah, they don't know where anyone from Sasky's at. Klaus is just waiting for a Chicago Hunter member to make a mistake, but Akane is fielding some bullets himself over there. Klaus just barely gets away with his life. You see this bomb is going down near A, but Klaus has a sniper. That's the wrong weapon to deal with the situation. Maestro getting shot at. Dead silence isn't going to help you when they see you. And now it's all up to Akane. Akane gets a kill, but he's got to get 3 more. Chicago looks free to plant this bomb. He might get another one. It's a 2v1. The bomb plant is going down, though. I don't know if number 8 saw Akane, but now he does, and he kills him. And Chicago 6-5 wins the round 11, wins a map that I don't believe they were confident in, but bringing themselves back into this game, CNK.
Maybe a little bit of psychological warfare against you last week. You never know.
Maybe. I mean,
I mean, hey, we'll see in a couple seconds here. Looks like this one is going to be kicking off. Both these teams ready to go for the LSELO control. Let's see what the side of Sasky decides to do on the offensive side. We see Chicago stacking that A point in the middle of the map pretty aggressively. Obviously, they still have someone watching over B. Can't give that one up for free. Couple kills back and forth to open things up. Championship on the line, obviously, right? The winner of this will go up 2-1 in the series, so very important.
Very important indeed, and Chicago Hunted already has the man advantage on the defensive side. Now, in control, we kind of expect defensive wins, and if you could sneak out an offensive win, that's kind of a big deal. But, you know, Sasky is playing hesitant, and, you know, I think this is kind of what they killed him in the S&D, just playing a little bit too hesitant and not having a foot on any of the points so far. They might have an opportunity if they could get a kill into Swifty on the north side of the map, but you know, Swifty is just using their slowness as an opportunity. Crew comes in to get a kill onto Akane, and now that's gonna have to play a lot quicker if they want to get something done here. Swifty is still there. He finally goes down, and finally we get some time on B, and it's looking good for Sasky so far.
If you're Sasky, this is exactly what you're looking for, trying to get on that B point. But you still got to worry about a couple people behind you. It came with a nice pick on Disray, one of the ones behind. But you got Jelly kind of coming up from behind. He'll be able to clear this field. Never mind Collapse with a nice pick. That B point is stacked. Stack the point. Word to Gyms. That B point going to go pretty quick here. You see it already almost captured. The A point going to be the next one on the the next objective up here. But Chicago looking to hold this one down the best they can. They can't really afford to get trapped in this spawn trap. So far, they're doing a good job keeping themselves out of it. Sasky not really trying to push it either.
Yeah, I mean, for all my whining I did about how slow Sasky was, once they got onto the point and they held down the sidelines, it was just kind of lights out. But, you know, they're going to have to do it a second time. Chicago is using the rest to take position, and I mean, they're being successful at it. 16-20, a 4 up into the live count. if you're Sasky, you definitely want to get a few picks here or there, but Disarray gets a pick on the Chill Dragon. But as I say that, the Kane gets a double, and Clapsa combines for a third kill onto Chicago. You still have Crew live, but he goes down, and now his A is going lightning fast. Stack the point, word to somebody I won't name, but Chicago trying to step up onto the point. A is going by really quickly. I don't know if Chicago can answer this. That's 2 ticks down. Chicago is trying to come in from every angle, but every angle is covered. Sasky takes a very crucial offensive win.
I mean, it didn't start great. It really did not start great at all, but they finished it basically perfectly. They get a nice B and A capture there towards the end. I think the Sasky team is looking pretty good. They don't even need to outslay by a crazy margin to get it done. They know they were just getting some very efficient kills right on the map and then forcing those spawns back, delaying people as much as they possibly could. We saw at the end there at A, they just held everything down, right? They just got on the point. They knew if they stacked it, it would go by pretty quickly, and Chicago just really couldn't get there in time. One player was close, but he obviously got taken down. And everyone else was a little bit too far away, but now Chicago on the offensive side looking like they want to take it towards A right off the bat. Going to run into 3 Sasky players pretty quickly here. They have Maestro up top over towards that tower. He's going to have a line of sight on a couple of these players soon. A couple kills back and forth here to open things up. Maestro up top. He's going to pick up one opportunity to pick up a couple here. But now we're going to see Chicago. It looks like the number 7 player, Swifty. That's the guy we always got to look out for. He's making a play towards B. His teammate's going to spawn on him. And one from Sasky nearby as well. That B point basically open for now.
B point basically open, but defended well by number 3 in Clapsa. Sasky defending both points pretty well, and they have quite a bit of difference in the live count. See Chill Dragon just trying to take it 1 kill at a time, gets a kill, hops right on back, gets another, maybe not. The entire Chicago team seemingly comes through right at that moment, but you see Sasky push up into Chicago's side of the map. Chicago really doesn't have a lot of safe spaces here. They might be able to climb above that north wall. Maestro is distracted and now killed at the hands of Disarray. Chicago has some clearance to get onto B, but you still see Chill Dragon looking from a window. Chicago, 2 players there against 4 Sasky members, even trying to get onto A point. Kane is defending it well. B is going down a little bit. You still have Clapsa. Clapsa gets an important kill, but Jelly defending B well, and it looks like we have a round.
Yeah, definitely have a round indeed. Chicago trying to get on this B point. They got a couple players over here, but Maestro and the boys trying to end that one pretty quickly. Maestro barely alive right now. Disarray with a nice 2-piece. That's going to open his team up to get back onto that B point. They need to get that one captured. They've got a little bit of a stack going here. Look at the time fly right now. They're picking up the kills as well. They were down by about 7, now only down by about 4. Make it 3. These guys are starting to bounce back in this round. They're going to have another minute on the clock. You've got plenty of time to attack this A point, and Sasky trying to get set up over towards A, but Chicago looking like they want to make a quick little comeback on the round.
Yeah, I mean, now they have map control. Now they are getting the kill, and you will have to deal with Radio Tower Maestro, who's surely looking at the point, and he knows there's a player right over there. But, you know, for a solid few minutes, Chicago had some really great map control, but Sasky able to take the live count deficit back on their side. 5 kills up. Maestro on the Radio Tower. He's making phone calls. And it looks like Disarray might be picking up momentarily here. Maestro doing a really important job of holding down a really important line of sight. Chicago feels the pressure of that 35 seconds on the round clock. Sasky's a little bit pushed up. Chicago, though, is combining forces to make a solid push on the A.
Yeah, the push is coming through. The kills in favor of Chicago. One player from Sasky close by. That's A-Kane. Definitely can't count him out, but the stack is on the kills from Chicago as well. One player is going to be somewhat close, but can he get there in time? It is going to be Maestro. He's going to get taken down immediately. A couple more players from Sasky got to try to hop on, but it does not happen. In Chicago, a great bounce back there. That round started out absolutely horribly, and they end up bringing it back, and they end up getting all 6 ticks as well. Now things are tied up 1-1 in the series map count, 1-1 in the series as far as the control rounds as well. Both these teams are looking like they want to keep on moving.
Yeah, I mean, man, I feel like such an idiot. I talked about how slow these teams are, but I mean, once these teams get on the point, they're not leaving. It just seems like once they finally got that entry, they just take the sightlines, and they just don't leave. And, you know, that's very tactical, really great you know, controlled gameplay to see, and we'll see if, you know, we can keep the trend of offensive wins going. Maestro's going to be denied the ability to get under radio tower. We've seen he's been such a force there. You see a little bit of a kill going down at the bottom of the map, a Kane onto Jelly. But, you know, no solid grounding so far. They will get onto A, but Chicago maybe has a pinch opportunity here. You see 2 down on the side of Sasky. Crew comes from their side of the map. You only see Collapso left, but just overpowered. Sasky going to make a run for B, but, you know, that's the first time we've seen a solid break, I think, since somebody's got a foot on a hill.
I mean, Chicago doing a great job there. They end up getting the kills over towards the B side as well. They can pretty much immediately turn and get the spawn trap set up as well. Swifty can be the most pushed up player before getting taken down. Big thing to note is that Sasky do have a cruise missile in the back pocket of Collapso, so they can pull that one out whenever they want to. The effectiveness of it, I mean, obviously questionable with the trophies in the game. Nice shots from Crew there. That guy, he won a nice gunfight towards the back spawn as well earlier. Both these teams doing their best to fight this one out, but I mean, Chicago so far doing a great job on the defense. They got to hold back for 25 more seconds, but Sasky, things are getting a little bit sketchy now. You're going to have to make a move. A little bit spread on the map and no one really working together. As I say that, you got 2 players going to push into that mid building as we speak. An A point up for grabs right now, sort of, for the side of Sasky, with the kills in favor of Chicago. Only 1 player really close. Make it 2. You are going to have Chill Dragon and Maestro with a chance to get on. Chill Dragon, he's going to get on. Needs to play his life. 6.5 seconds left. You're going to see our boy Crew. He's going to hop in, picks up 1. Tries to turn and burn A-Kane as well, but he's got Chill Dragon to worry about. Teammates pushing up to help him out. That's a big kill for Swifty. 1 more on the hill. That's Chill Dragon. He's going to go down. There is someone on the B point, but Jelly going to shut him down pretty quickly. No one from Sasky close by. This round is going to close out. And a very dominant defensive performance there out of Chicago.
Yeah, and that, my friends, is how you chain round wins. And Chicago had a strong offensive victory in round number 2. If they can do that again, they just shut out this map. Now, you know, Sasky on the defensive side, you know, traditionally defense is looked at as maybe the side you want to be on in control. So definitely not out of the realm of possibility that Sasky takes this one back, but I mean, yeah, definitely momentum on the side of Chicago so far. Sasky still has that kill streak. I don't believe they use it, but you know, it is do or die for Sasky at this point in the round, in the map.
Yeah, definitely SAE territory. But you're going to see the boys from Chicago trying to push this one back in on the offensive side. You see Sasky, the defense here. You got 2 players over towards A to defend this one out, but Jelly, he's going to be top tower. I believe they know he's here. They'll know pretty quick, though. That's going to be A-Kane, though. He's on the hunt. He knows what's up. He's going to get a big kill for his team. At B point, somewhat being left alone right now. That's going to allow Chicago to move over. Yeah, the guys from Sasky, they figure that one out real quick, though. They rotate over as well. They know they've got a little bit of pressure coming this way. Chill Dragon will be the most pushed up player towards the actual site. For Chicago, they're going to push up, lose 2 guys pretty much immediately. Jelly, he's going to be the last one alive, pushed up. He's getting pretty lit up right now, but his teammate Disray trying to help him out here.
Yeah, trying to help him out, but Chicago still has no solid control. I don't know which point they're putting emphasis on. It looks like A-Kane's going to get this kill onto Swifty on radio tower there. Now it's all on B. You do have 3 Chicago members kind of in a line, but Sasky is going to opt to use that kill streak. They get nothing with it, which is shocking because all Chicago members are pretty much on that side of the map. And there you go. Now Chicago is making a solid push. They're still down in the live count, but I mean, that is map control that you cannot really take back against really skilled players who know what they're doing. A-Kane trying to push back in, but I think they managed to just get it. Jelly steps back up, but he's found out pretty quickly, and now all Chicago's back to spawn. Looks like they will be able to step on A, but you see number 2, Maestro, of course, going to his radio tower. He's going to get some eyes on there. This is going to be a very important gunfight. Disarray goes down, and the kill goes on A. You still have Chicago circling A here, and it looks like they're going to be able to get the foot on it and maybe get some decent time here. But it's about how Sasky's going to respond. They're spawning on the top left of the map. They're going to need to prioritize one of these hills unless A-Kane can absolutely slay out, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Now Sasky's circling that A point, and it's all going to come down to this gunfight. I think it just goes back and forth. Sasky not able to defend it, and Chicago's going to get the A point. They're down 4, 15 seconds left, about to be 1:15, but only need 1 tick on the B side of the map.
Yeah, 1 tick left on B, and that last tick left is partially already going. It is going to end up getting taken down there towards the end. We got these Chicago players trying to move up towards B. There's still some gunfights going on over towards that A side. You see AK over there. He's going to pop Deddy as well. Not someone you want to be able to get in a 1v1 with, but he's going to end up making his way out. Swifty going to win another big one. Definitely one of the most impactful players on the map. He's going to make his way to B, which is being captured right now. You see the guys from Chicago about to capture that. No one from Sasky close enough to stop it. That is going to end up getting captured here in 1 second.
Oh my god.
It is done. And
Oh my god.
A map win for Chicago. And they do it by winning 2 offenses. Looking pretty good momentum-wise, getting ready for that hard point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they were... I don't know what Sasky was doing at the end there because...
Got beat out. Lost a couple kills on the good side. Ended up spawning all the way out towards Tool.
Else I'd rather be watching the end of Silver Mix MW2 Season 1 with than you.
You mean Zenny?
So,
And with Zenny?
no, just you.
Oh, okay.
Well, look, Disarray's living up to his word. He's picked up the Vaznev, and now he's using it on the hard point. So looks like we'll see a 2-2 split. Scene K is doubting me, but I think, you know, this could work out for Disarray. Already starting 1-0, and Chicago now has P1 under their control, something that they also did on map 1, and now Sasky's going to have to get into the flow of it again. You see Maestro coming up from behind, throws his trophy down, is going to take some points back, but, you know, map control is kind of up in the air right now. Chicago kind of blessed by better spawns next to the point, but Sasky maybe being able to get a better look onto P2. You see number 1 trying to flip spawns, but, I mean, Chicago's looking strong.
Chicago with a nice start once again, just like last game, right? I mean, the last hard point that we saw on that Greenberg Hotel, off to a nice little, basically 30-point lead, obviously up by 23 right now. The P2 going to be popping shortly. Sasky going to be the first ones here. They get the initial kills as well. Chicago going to have to get some kills, push this one in. Swifty, he's still going to be behind. He pops that Deddy. He's trying to make a play, but he is going to get shot in the back there. His teammates trying to push up, but Sasky's got a nice little defense going right now. They're not really letting anyone close by. This could be an opportunity here, though, because you're going to have Crew and Jelly pushing in from either side right now. Crew going to get taken down. Sorry, Jelly gets taken down. Crew still making a push, but he's going to pick up one before going down. And Sasky picks up 3 big kills, and they keep on holding.
Yeah, they keep on holding, and they have some control, but they do let a few seconds drop on the hill there. Meanwhile, Chicago is creeping on. Sasky members are just not defending their teammate. Chicago gets a strong break onto that hill, and Sasky manages to kill all 4 Chicago members, but still nobody's getting on the hill. There's still 14 seconds left, and Chicago just kind of is going to, I think, maybe step on it, get a nice free 8 seconds, and I don't know about that. I think Sasky should have kept the player there, but they will be starting on to the next hard point. But, you know, Chicago is getting some nice kill on or around the point, and, you know, now it's kind of where leaving that scrap time might kick you in the butt.
Yeah, but they are watching that optic ladder, but they forgot to watch orange stairs, and Swifty's going to get another big kill. Gets another one as well. His teammates getting kills everywhere. They're going to get on this time, and we're seeing Chicago in the first rotation go up to a nice little lead right here. You see them trying to get a buffer built out. Not really getting it done as of yet, but doing a good job picking up these kills regardless. Sasky still trying to push this one in from Tennis. They got a couple players pushing up. Only one going to be left. That is going to be Maestro as his teammates pushing up from office, but watch yourself back. Orange is Chill Dragon, the guy with the sub. He's going to push on in before getting taken down, actually. Chicago with a fantastic hold here, picking up plenty of time, but watch the optic ladder right now. Crew's going to push right on up. That's their teammate. I don't know why I mentioned that.
Well, Disarray, meanwhile, trying to cover up for that with a nice kill in the middle of the map. Disarray is rocking the sub very cleanly. You see Jelly being a standout on the side of Chicago, but all of Chicago is playing really, really well so far. You see them onto the next hard point as well, getting some very strong starts. And there you go. There's Chill Dragon just going in with the Vaznev and getting some very crucial kills. And it looks like Sasky's keeping Chicago out so far, but they have a 50-point deficit. They did kind of have a really bad previous hill, and now Chicago is just playing as a team, and Sasky is all around the point, but it's going to be who wins the trades here. Well, Sasky with a good start, but Crew gets one onto Maestro. Chill Dragon responds, but Chill Dragon is responded upon. Paso with the Vaznev trying to get another kill, and Sasky defending this well so far, but maybe looking like they'll get a full 60 here, but all that full 60 does is just kind of tie you up into the game.
I mean, that's a great full 60, though. That's going to bring you right back into it. I mean, very dominant performance on that hill, but we are going to be rotating over towards Kitchen. This P5 is going to be very interesting. We see Jelly in there. He's going to have the AR right off the bat, but Sasky, they get here. They end up picking up a lot of these kills, but Chicago, there's a couple players in the area. Disarray, the guy who promised to pull out a sub, still using it. making sure he stays to that promise. His teammates going to try to get back over to him. They're picking up a couple kills on the other side of the map. The crew here with him. He's going to pick up a big one. Push should be coming in shortly here, but both these teams did a good job trying to fight for this P5. We see Chicago doing a good job stacking it up. Some big kills coming in. Disray almost picks up the last one there, but Klapsa ends up winning it. Crew trying to push in, but he should get taken down. Nice little kill before going down, though.
Yeah, and you know, this was a good break on the side of Sasky, but this hill just keeps on keeping on. Chicago member steps on, goes down as well, and Sasky's going to take it back. And if they get the rest of this, I think they'll be able to take the lead here by a slight margin. But I think P1, the next point is P1, which is right next to it. So, you know, it behooves both teams to just kind of throw bodies at this hill so far. 10 seconds left on this hill. You see Jelly trying to make a sneaky play in, and he picks the right corner and gets right back onto the hill. You see Crew holding it down in the middle of the map. Sasky responding with some trades. Crew goes down, and now P1 is anyone's game. You see Jelly just trying to find an avenue onto it, but Sasky around it getting some important kills, and there you go. Looks like Sasky will have control of the point to start, and looks like we might see a little bit of a lead change here unless Chicago gets some kills onto the point, but Matro holding down important sightline, defending his team well so far.
Yeah, we did see a little bit of a team kill there for Chicago during their push, which did not help. I mean, look at Disray with the sub. Why did this guy ever put it away and pull out an AR? I have no idea. He's going to pick up another big one on the hill. He's going to start gathering that time. Sasky, though, they're rotating for that P2. They know that's what they want. Klapsa and co going to be on over there. Klapsa, what a great name. I love this name. He's got one more player to beat over towards P2. That's going to be Jelly. But guess what, Jelly? You're going to run into a couple of that man's teammates. They're going to be spawning actually back towards P5 right now. This is going to be big for Chicago. They've got a chance to hold down this P2 as well. What a big roto for them. Up by about 10 points right now. Nothing too crazy. Sasky picked up the last 3-4 seconds on P1, but the P2 roto coming in. This is going to be some big time for whatever team can pick it up. Looking like it's going to be Chicago. Crew. He's going to be up towards top gas. He's going to have the opportunity to help cover his teammates. Big kills coming in from Chicago, and they're holding that initial push down.
Yeah, holding that initial push down. Sasky kind of gets unfortunate spawns to begin there, and now still getting unfortunate spawns, and you see Crew just trying to keep them from spawning in that corner just by being there. Number 2 and Klapsa may be able to get an important kill, and there you go. Now you see Sasky still trying to approach the hill. They definitely don't want Chicago to get a full 60 here because, you know, that could be very detrimental to their plans of winning this game. But Chicago just has their players there and defending it well. Sasky gets onto the hill, but Chicago is still around, and Chicago has clearance to get the scrap time. And now Sasky is going to set up on the hill that, remember, they had a really poor performance on last time. Let's see if they could change it around and make it different this time. A full 60 here gets you back into the game again.
Yeah, Chicago gonna have to push this one out, but Sasky holding for now. They're gonna have a couple players to deal with here from Chicago. The spawns are gonna be a little bit messed up as we see both teams spawning out right now. Chicago, they're gonna try to make a push, but Maestro gonna hold down. Gonna see Disray push up those orange stairs. He's got a 1v1 up top. But look at this guys from Sasky trying to push through orange. One's gonna be up top towards that top cat. Klapsa down below. This is the guy to always watch out for. A Crew with a nice big pick. And look at this. Chicago's picking up some big time right now. They're gonna hit just over that 200 point mark here in just a second. Sasky still trying to push this one out from orange. But right now, Chicago's just been playing great the last 2-3 hard points.
Yeah, you're back in the position of your Sasky of you really just can't give up scrap time at this point. You have to keep on going towards the hill. And, you know, to the detriment of maybe your future hills, they're still going at it. You see number 8 and P1 still getting kills. Sasky cannot get anywhere near this hill. This looks like a team that's in the final run of their season. Sasky has to slay out here and hold down the line because Chicago is 20 seconds away from getting the ring.
Yeah, I mean, we are 20 seconds away from closing out the Silver Mix Championship, but Sasky not going down without a fight. They are going to be holding down this P4 at the moment. We do see Chicago inside, keeping it contested, but Sasky going to grab that time for now. If they get a full 60 here, they still got a chance on the map. We're going to have to hold Chicago off for another 20 seconds or so before the big roto does come in. Here we go, another push coming in from Chicago. A little bit of a split up right now. Big kills coming in from Sasky. Still got to deal with 2 players, so they pick up one of their own. Pick from Jelly right there. Swift is going to push in. He picks up one more to beat on the hill. He's going to get taken down, but just enough of a distraction to allow his teammates to get nice and close. That's Disray with 1, Disray with 2. Another player to beat over towards Bathroom. Some big time here for Chicago. They can technically win it here if they get every single second. It has to get contested by Sasky. The championship on the line. Jelly's going to be holding down that front hallway. No one on the time, so the roto will have to come in, but guess who's there? It's our boy ISO Swifty. He's got one player to beat right now. That's going to be AK, and his teammates pushing in as well to help him out. Chicago right now trying to hold this one down, but Sasky trying to get as much time as they possibly can here, but down by quite a bit.
Yeah, down by quite a bit. They have 80 to go. That's going to send them to a next hill at least. Chicago only needs to get a 4 down and get a foot onto the hill. ISO Swifty looking to open it up, and open up he does. He gets the kill on the Kane, and he gets put down, but it's trade after trade after trade, and you see both teams just rushing on the hill. Sassy's going to win it for now. Again, Chicago only needs 10 seconds, and P1 is right next to here, so why not just throw everything you have at the hill? Sasky is holding it down. They are not giving an inch near the hill. You see number 8 and crew stepping up, but Chicago is getting put down. 18 seconds left in the hill. Crew is looking to get just a nade onto the hill, but certainly not able to get any foot. There you go. Chicago cannot win it here. Now it's all going to be on the P1. Sasky brings up 217 to 240. Chicago is just setting up. They're putting everything into his next P1. Chicago is getting 2 kills. Chill Dragoners responding back. It's very mixy, but number 6 and ISO Swifty is right next to the hill. It looks like Chicago's going to be able to close it out right here.
Yeah, Chicago only 5 more seconds, and this one's over. Make it 4. A couple more seconds remaining. Sasky not really close enough to stop this one. 2 more seconds. Make it 1. Chicago, a couple gunfights going down. That's picking up 2 big ones. He's on the time, but he's going to die to a trophy. Chicago has a chance to get out, but A-Kane is the man. Chicago trying to push right off a spawn here, but Sasky, can they play perfect? No, maybe not. Maybe so. Who knows? God. One more player close by. That's going to be Jelly. This one's going down to the millisecond right now. Jelly's going to push up, picks a big one. He's got some teammates over towards bathroom to help him out as well. The kill's coming in for Sasky.
Oh, what?
They're picking up the time. They can still win this one right now. They need to keep playing absolutely perfectly. Chicago needs to know. They need to read it. Needs 5. This is incredible right now. What is Sasky doing? One more player. That's Swift.
Oh my God.
We see the streak come in. Both these teams out. 248, 248. Sasky wins. Shit. Down like 160 to 240, and they win.
Oh God. I'm speechless. I don't know what I was literally standing on my chair, CNK. I was standing on my. I'm not a light guy, CNK. The chair could have broke, CNK. CNK, I don't know how these players are playing right now. I am still shaking just watching this. Oof, man. The Sasky on the attacking side, they pick up the bomb. Maybe we get a plan. I mean, Sasky is in control. Not happening. They refuse the plan. Well, no, they actually do look like they're about to get. No, they started the plan and they don't, man. They faked out the broadcast. The plan is not happening, my friends. Call it off. Get the kills. We're not playing S&D. We're playing TDM.
Look at the flank right now coming out of Jelly, the number 6 player on the minimap. He's going to be behind a couple players from Sasky. He has no idea where anyone is, but guess what? They don't know where he is either. Swifty going to get taken down. Jelly from behind picks up 1, picks up 2. He's got 1 more up on that front bomb, and Claps is going to push up to that front bar as well. Ooh, Claps almost gets the pick. It is a 2v2. Disarray and Jelly versus Chill Dragon and Clapsa. Chill Dragon not in the most ideal situation here, but he's actually going to make his way out. Looks like he wants to plant that bomb, but Disarray is going to know what's happening. He's going to get a kill. Now it's going to be a 1v2 for Clapsa. I think he knows where Jelly's at. He just has the idea he's behind him.
Yeah, Clapsa just trying to play the time here, but he's got to get the bomb down. Chicago just going to hold their positions, and down goes Clapsa. I genuinely can, like, what was happening when they were right on the bomb and not planning? Did they have intel that there was...
If we're being perfectly honest, though, with that power position, bottom bedroom, it is almost impossible to plant the bomb. Like, early on in the game, I feel like people didn't really play bottom bedroom, so we saw a lot of bomb plants. But nowadays, like, all you got to really do is stun check. And like, if you get a hit marker, you know they're planting the bomb, right? Or you could just watch it as well, because there's like a very small angle to try to kill that player in there, but he can just watch the bomb. So unless you get like a crazy stretch behind that like little mini bar that's down there, it's almost impossible. But we are seeing this bomb going towards the B site, and Sasky's kicking the B site.
Yeah, the B site will be the plan of attack here. Crew's going to open up with a very important kill. They're looking to chain some rounds together, but I mean, Sasky's still defending. The bomb is approaching. Sasky not adjusting their position based on the kill that's gone down so far. You see number 4 in Claps in the most danger here, but I don't know if they see him yet. Certainly some bullets happening. Claps knows what to expect. He gets a kill on the bomb carrier. He gets a kill onto the teammate, and there you go. Brings it back from the ashes. Now a 3v2 in favor of Sasky.
Sasky has the player advantage, but Jelly going to make that one cut down as well. As same thing with Crew at the same time. No, Collapsa once again in a 1v2. He's going to be on the opposite side of the map, though. But look where that bomb is at. Sneakily placed right in front of him. Jelly and Crew know they have to go grab this bomb and plant. They got 25 seconds to do it. Collapsa, the best thing he can do is just keep playing slow. You see him crossing. He's going to hear stomping coming in. He's going to pick up that first kill. He knows where the bomb is at. We did see him. He did see it. I don't know if Jelly has Daddy right now or if it's popped. He definitely does not. Collapsa hears him. He's just going to keep playing his corner. He knows that bomb is probably going to start getting planted momentarily, but Jelly is going to try to bait out this bomb plant. I believe he is.
Oh my God.
And Jelly. Man, I mean, this is the playmaker 2 rounds in a row. He ends up going on the flank round 1, picks up some monster kills to help close out the round. And right here as well, he's 5-0 right now, 1 off their cruise. He goes for the fake plant to get a kill. Obviously, no sound cue. It's not like he actually tried to like fake plant. He just like, he knew he was loud. He knew the Collapsa was in the area and he was just trying to bait him out.
Yeah, this ain't Valorant, my friends. No fake plant, just fake standing on the bomb site. Shout out to the Valorant Rec League, which
shout out Valo Rec.
But yeah, I mean, Chicago has a momentum that's really impressive based on what happened at a hard point. They are not checked out. They are still in the series, and now Sasky has to make up the deficit. You see Jelly entering this restaurant, looking to play it safe, 1 away from that cruise missile. Chill Dragon is opening the door and giving it right to him. Sasky now down again in the round. Chicago now going to play safe, wait for Sasky to make yet another mistake.
I mean, things are looking really, really good right now. Both these teams trying to do what they can, but Chicago trying to go up 3-0. We see Swifty. He's got the LAB. Quite the fun little sniper to use. We see Sasky wants to try to make a move here. We see that bomb carrier. He's going to move up towards the bottom bedroom. He's going to get taken down, putting the bomb in a horrendous situation now. Sasky 2v4.
Sasky 2v4. You see Disarray scouting out bomb bedroom for kill. So Swifty goes down 2v3 now. Sasky still needs to plant the bomb. That bomb is not in friendly territory. They will get some shots on the Disarray. Disarray will go back, but that's a team nade from Mastro on that collapse. Mastro is the last alive, going to try to repent for his sins. Maybe a kill onto Disarray can start that, but you still have a lot of work to do. 2 Chicago players still left. Maestro trying to just get a pick. Not enough time to plant the bomb. Gets shot at and goes down. And Chicago is 3-0 in the round. Prophet looking good.
Hey, Prophet looking very, very good. This is an absolute dude for sure. And I tell you what, I mean, if you're Chicago, things are looking very, very good on the map right now. And you're up. You're up quite a bit, right, in this S&D after the way that hard point ended. This is exactly what you needed, right? Quick little bounce back. But if there's one thing we've learned in this series, Mr. Gun Puppet, this lead is not safe.
It ain't over till it's over, as they say at CMK, and it is not yet over. Sasky on the defensive side, we've seen these S&D teams be historically defensive, you know, dominant. Chicago has had 2 defenses, and they squeaked out an offensive win. Let's see if Sasky can stop the offense here. It looks like Jelly and Chill Dragon might be kissing each other post-Valentine's Day. Ooh, Chill Dragon reaching around this corner. I don't know. Jelly.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's COD timing if I've ever seen it, CMK.
I mean, it ends up working out regardless, though, right? You know, absolutely perfect. Jelly was a little bit, sorry, Chill Dragon was a little bit loud there, so Jelly was able to hear him, but now Jelly 7-0 on the map. Has that cruise missile in the back pocket, still can use that whenever he wants. Looks like Chicago wants to try to get this bomb down towards A. Swifty, though, he's taking quite a few shots from that long tunnel right now. Collapsa gonna get a nice pick towards B. The bomb, sorry, towards A. The bomb making its way towards B. A-Kane, though, he's going to be that back B, and that's not a guy you want to mess with. He's been frying all series long, starting at 0-3 in this one, but we have no doubt he'll turn that one around. He's going to try to do a little bit of a nade check here towards the bomb. The bomb is still not planted.
Yeah, still not planted, but they're looking towards a B, but maybe reconsidering. Crew gets one on mid.
That would have been insanely typical, bro.
Yeah, that would have been.
He's got 13 seconds.
It's going to A.
Maestro can end this one all by himself if he wants to. A-King gonna get a kill on Jelly, but Maestro, if he gets this kill right here, this is over. That bomb is looking like it's gonna get planted. Disarray gonna take that chow all day, every day. It is a 2v2 situation. The retake coming in, A-King and Maestro versus Crew. Crew, though, gotta be nice and careful here. He's gonna be in
oh, no.
Well, now, I feel like they know where he's at, right? He just closed that door. Okay, Crew tries to make a play before getting taken down. That's going to be a round on the board for Sasky. But I tell you, for a second, I thought Chicago could maybe pull that off.
I thought they could. I mean, too many things were going right. The bomb gets down with 1
And
second left. Crew is taking the exact corner that he needs to maybe catch a Mastro, but ultimately they're able to do it. And it's an important round win for Sasky. That gives them a little bit of confidence. If they can chain an offense and another defense, they're tied up in this game. But if only for the motivation that Sasky knows they could beat this team in a round on this map, that's really important for them.
Yeah, I mean, especially after the way that last map ended, you know what your team is capable of. We just got to make sure we can do it in the S&D as well. This bomb pretty quick towards that A bomb site, looking like they want to try to get it down quick. I take it back. Obviously not going to try to plant here, but Swifty with that sniper almost gets picked right away. He's going to go for the reach out. He sees that player trying to move up with the bomb. But once again, that bomb's just going to back right on out. He says, you know what? We can plant 50 years from now. We ain't got to plant now.
Yeah, I mean, not playing the bomb has worked out historically on offense. But Kane gets a nice kill onto Crew to open it up. Now that bomb's still a little bit clueless. Jelly gets right onto a Kane. That bomb goes down. See Clapsa maybe looking to pick it up, but afraid that he might be caught out as well. Jelly maybe being the one to do it. That bomb is in a tough spot. Jelly has eyes on it. Jelly gets a kill on the Clapsa. It looked like a grenade, but Maestro gets killed in a disarray in response. It's a 2v2. The bomb is picked up. It looks like it's going to B. It looks like they should be able to get the plant down if they started. Chicago is not around this area, but Maestro looks a little bit doomed here. I hear the Jaws music. Sharks are swimming around. He's going to have to make this transition, but the bomb, thankfully, goes down.
He might be able to get a pick in mid here. It looks like he's going to be able to pick off Jelly. It's going to be a 1v1. No, sorry, a 1v2. I don't know where I'm getting the 1v1 from, but that's Swifty with the sniper pistol combo. Let's take out a couple players here. He's going to just be peeking mid. He's like, la, we got plenty of time. No big deal. You're going to have Maestro and Chill Dragon both chilling over towards B. One's going to be in restaurant waiting in the wine corner. The other one going to be in this bag freezer here. But Maestro should get the call from Chill Dragon like, hey, there's someone being quite the loud boy here, but getting these kills and getting the defuse at this point is not going to be likely. Yeah, Swifty's going to push up, gets a couple shots on, but he's going to get taken down, and Sasky gets another round on the board here. Things are looking up once again if you are a Sasky Shotgunners fan.
Yeah, keep in mind, Jelly still has that cruise missile, and that's going to come into play when Sasky least wants it to. So,
hopefully they can figure out who does and doesn't have the trophy, though.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, on the side of Chicago, this is a very anti-cruise missile map in the sense there's a lot of indoor areas, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, both bomb sites are pretty indoors. They might be glass roofs, but I don't know. Can you get
you can get a cruise missile on. B, I don't believe you can. So B, you're looking for like a restaurant pick or outer pick. So like if you're on offense and looking to get someone who's outside or at least info. But I feel like if you're using it, you're probably using it on A or mid.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll play around that on the side of Sasky, but we are on the attacking side of Chicago. Sasky definitely banking on this defensive win, but Chill Dragon is not going to be a great start. He goes down. Chicago is attacking the B site. You still have Clapsa watching over A, but Chicago has halted any forward progress so far.
Yeah, the forward progress definitely halted for now, but Sasky, they're in a 3v4. They got to try to figure out what they want to do here on the defensive side. You see this bomb. It's going to be a nice pick out of Clapsa over towards that A side, but this bomb's still over towards B. Look at the non-movement happening right now from Chicago. They got a little bit of time to work with. They got 30 seconds or so to try to get this one planted, but they're playing for any kind of info they can. They're going to hear a player out. That's going to be Maestro going down. They're going to be a 2v3. This bomb should start getting planted soon, maybe. AK ain't going to be in the back. He's going to pick up the bond carrier, and he's going to try to get out right now, but this way he's going to chase that one down, picks up the kill. Now it's going to be Clapsa on a 1v2. This bomb should go down.
Bomb should go down. They know they're planning it. Clapsa knows where they are. Now it's going to be how you approach the situation. You see Chicago once again just kind of scouting out the back of restaurant here, checking the bomb momentarily. You might be able to get one on the Crew, but Crew just too fast on the jump out. 4-2 Chicago so far. Yeah, that's a pretty big shout, yeah.
Hey, shout out for Chicago for planting the bomb. Took a minute.
That in a while.
Seconds, but they got it done.
We've seen a lot more plants. I don't know. Maybe it's like the mahogany walls.
We really haven't. I mean, compared to map 1, we've seen more plants, I guess, because we saw one plant in map 1. No, sorry, map 2. Sorry, what am I saying? But
Well, maybe we'll see one this round.
I mean, hey, yeah, we'll see what happens. Sasky obviously gonna need a round win here. They don't want to go down 5-2. This is their opportunity to get another round on the board. They're gonna be making their way towards B pretty quickly. They're gonna have Jelly to beat. Jelly's gonna get one free kill. He's looking for another one. He gets the second. He is gonna get traded, but those two are two massive kills. Swifty from behind. He's got Deddy Pop, so the boys from Sasky aren't gonna know he's here. He has an opportunity to maybe pick up a free kill or so here. He's gonna get some shots on AK, but Maestro gonna come back to help him out. If he does get the kill, that is gonna be a nice closeout from Chicago. And I tell you what, the boys of Chicago right now are going to be on game point and match point, right? If they can win one more round, they will take the championship. And I hope I am not jinxing it right now by saying it, but right now things are looking 5-2. Sasky going to have to win 4 in a row to win this championship. What are we looking at, Dustin?
They still have that cruise missile. They still
got the cruise. Are we going to use it? Maybe, maybe not. But one thing we always got to talk about, you're not going to take the streak with you once the map is over, right?
Right.
So if you're the side of Chicago, are you looking like, hey, we'll use that one on this round? Or is this a situation where you're like, let's save it just in case a couple rounds go bad? But once again, why have that mentality?
Yeah, why have that mentality? Potentially we're looking at the best round of Silver Mix, Season 1, MW2. Maestro goes down. Kane responds with a pick on the disarray. Jelly goes down as well. That cruise missile is not being used, but the plant will come through. But Chill Dragon is the only one left on Sasky. I wasn't even paying attention. Crew gets a kill, and there you go. There's your Silver Mixed champions. I didn't even realize what happened there.
That was kind of out of nowhere. That was I didn't expect that victory right there. But I mean, Chicago gonna close it out. They end up winning the game 5. These guys, absolutely incredible. They bounce back after that map 4. They end up winning the championship, and you're so.